The Girl Who Drowned the World by Jenny Lada. This is a story of a little girl named Adelie who was the most spoiled, rotten girl in the entire world. Her parents gave her everything, and when I say everything, I mean she got everything and anything she ever wanted. Whenever her mom took her to the mall or the store, the shopping cart was always full by the time they reached the checkout lines. And if her mom said anything to try to convince her that she didn't need whatever the thing was that she said she wanted, Adelie would stomp her feet, jump up and down, her face would get bright red as a tomato, and she would scream and cry at the top of her lungs. She wouldn't stop until she got her way, so every time this happened, her poor mother had to give in to Adelie's demands. Because of all this spending, Adelie's father had to work 5 jobs, and he was always so tired from working when he got home that Adelie's parents couldn't ever talk about the very obvious problem that they had with their spoiled, rotten child. Adelie had so many toys that they piled almost all the way up to the ceiling in her bedroom. One day, she decided to climb up to the top of the pile, and she sat there and started barking orders to her mother to buy her more stuff. I want a pet dolphin, a 2-headed unicorn robot, the leprechaun at the end of the rainbow, a hoverboard, an ice cream, smoothie, and snow cone all-in-one machine, a pair of purple razzmatazz HD sunglasses with matching shoes, and a 300-page, one-of-a-kind sticker book that's customized to only open, close, and turn each page by just the sound of my voice. And I want it all right now! So Adelie's mom ran all around town buying everything in sight, just to make her daughter happy. She didn't want to deal with another horrible tantrum, so she outbought every single toy store in town. All the stores had to close early because they didn't have anything left to sell. Adelie was extremely happy when her mom got home with every single toy that existed in the town. But like every spoiled, rotten child, in less than a week, Adelie became bored of all her toys once again. So she called her mother in and said, "Mommy, I'm bored of these dumb toys already. I want more, more, more!" "But Adelie," said her mother, "you already have every single toy that exists in all the toy stores. And besides, the toy stores got temporarily shut down when I bought them all out. So I'm sorry, but there's no way I can buy you any more toys today." Adelie was so mad after she heard this that she started to scream and cry. But unlike every other time that she had a tantrum, this time there was nothing her mother could do to make her happy. Adelie cried for hours, that turned into days, that turned into weeks, and she cried so much that her whole house started to fill up and flood with her spoiled, rotten tears. The more she cried, the more the house filled up, until eventually the doors and windows gave way to the ever-increasing tears. The water that poured out of her house formed a river in the streets that flowed through the whole town. The river flowed from one town to the next until the whole world was swimming, floating, flooded, and drowning in Adelie's tears. And that's the story of the girl who drowned the world. I guess I'm the only one left in this town. I always knew spoiled, rotten children would never come to any good.